Hi everyone, and once again you are welcome to your favorite channel, Mental Freedom TV. And today we'll be continuing a continuation still with our ongoing battle against addiction and alcoholism. This time around we are continuing the second stage of addiction. Remember, we look at the first stage, which was the experimentation stage. Now we are looking at the second stage, which is we can call it the occasional or social stage. Occasional stage. In this stage, what happens? Because now the patient, so to say, call it the victim of the patient, after doing the experiment, the next thing now is they move gradually. There's a repetition of the consumption of this substance, or it could be a habit to see observe the repetition of the same effect. For instance, after I tested cigarette, I wanted again to do it the second time to get a similar effect. Because of the effect that I got, I want a repetition of the similar effect. But this time around, it's not yet severe because it's mostly done on occasional basis, or socially. For instance, like when we used to go out with my friends, like we go out, there are occasions to go out to drink, or there's a special occasion when they're around. Yeah, so I'm motivated still by their presence. Yeah, just like I said, it was for acceptance. So for you to be accepted or to belong with them in the group, you need to do that. And each time when you go out, and of course they are taking, you need to also take it, but it's still on a social platform. It's still occasional. Yeah, so it's still an initial stage which has not yet gotten severe. The same thing applies also to behavioral addiction. Remember, though this time around we're talking about substance, but it's also applicable with behavioral. For instance, when it has to do with something like pornography. Remember, there are two major breeding grounds for addictions. We have fear and excitement. Any activity that can easily arouse fear or excitement is potentially liable or risky for addiction. So those are breeding grounds for addiction. Excitement, fear. When you talk of excitement, when you watch pornographic materials, what happens? There is that excitement. Your system is stirred up, and you get, moved. There's that movement, and with such there's always that tendency for you to repeat such that. So your dopamine, we spoke about dopamine, the neurotransmitter, will keep relaying to your brain that it needs a repetition of such. That's how the thing begins. So after you have done it, the first intake, then there's the second intake now, which now it goes progressively. So remember, scientifically, it takes a minimum of about 30 days to form a habit. It takes a minimum of about 30 days. So a habit is not just formed spontaneously. It takes time and grows from one stage to the other. You see, so the same thing goes with addiction. Before we just say it's a one stage to the other. So the social stage now is a next move. It's a next move, and it goes also with, like I said, with the behavioral addiction, pornography. It could be masturbation. It begins like that. At this point, it's still very easier to address it. It's still very easier for a remedy to be provided. Yeah, and I want to state it categorically that when it comes to things like detox, without mincing words, detox are not very effective medical way of sorting or resorting to treatment. They more play with your psychology, because in the applicational sense, there's really no drug that can wipe out whatever your system. It just has to play with your psychology. So the earlier we discover it and we put things in play is better. So a stitch on time will save nine, as they say. So very important. So let's try to identify this thing earlier and give a quick remedy. Yeah, please, this will be all for today, and we'll be looking at the next stage in our subsequent video. Meanwhile, if you have not yet shared, please do so. If you have not yet subscribed, do so, and also don't forget to like and comment. And also, meanwhile, for those who are in need of my assistance, it could be for pastoral care, for counseling or whatever, my number is on the screen. Don't hesitate to take it down and you get to me. See you shortly. Bye. Thanks.